I've been enjoying the Titan Fitness Squat Max MD that's sitting behind me, but I quickly ran into a few problems that I found some quick and simple fixes for. First off, the entire system is a lot of metal on metal contact, so when you use it, there's a lot of excessive noise. I haven't found a fix for the noises when you use the handles and the scissor safety, but one thing that I've done to minimize noise in general is by adding some padding on top of the safety bars. These are just some self-adhesive mats that I keep around for random projects, and with these, I just cut a strip and stuck it on top of the safety bars, and again, they're self-adhesive, so it's pretty straightforward. But in doing this, I was essentially able to eliminate all noise when the pin drops and rack on top of the safety bars. My next problem with the Squat Max is with the amount of movement that the loading pin has when it's moving up and down on the guide rod. This is in place to allow a person to have a more natural squat pattern, but in my opinion, there's just too much slop, and this results in the ability of your plates to catch the lip of the oval cutout when it comes up. Funny thing is, the inventor of the Squat Max, Brian Hennessy, saw me say this in my original Squat Max video, and he mentioned that that shouldn't really be possible. But when you watch the promo video of him talking about the Squat Max on Titan's channel, you can clearly see the model clipping the plates on the lip of the Squat Max cutout on the very first rep. So I'm just saying it's very much possible, and in my case, because I use rubber coated plates, every time that I hit the lip, it tears a chunk off of my plates, and I really don't like that. To combat this, I've done two things. First is just by changing how I position myself on the Squat Max. So if you haven't noticed, when you squat, you naturally kind of sit back and your body shifts backwards a little bit. And it's this shifting back motion that allows the plates to essentially just tilt a little bit and get caught under the lip as it comes up. So if you move yourself a little bit forward on the platform, you gain just a little bit of clearance to the point that if you just watch what you're doing, you can get around clipping up the edges completely. Then on top of this, I've added an edge guard to the lip of the cutout. This adds a softer and more rounded edge to the lip itself. In the case that I do happen to clip it, it just minimizes the damage a little bit. Finally, and probably the biggest upgrade that I've made, is by picking up a new belt, and the one that works for me right now is the Spud Ink Pillow Belt Squat Belt. I've made a dedicated video comparing the Pillow Belt and the Titan belt that the Squat Max comes with, so check it out if you're interested. But in short, the Pillow Belt is going to offer more comfort as the materials that it's made out of are softer, more flexible, and it offers more effective padding. The Pillow Belt is also about 2 inches shorter than the Titan belt, and in my case, this allows me to hit parallel on a squat without hitting the bottom of the Squat Max and bottoming out. That alone makes it a worthwhile upgrade for me, but that's not going to be an applicable reason for everyone. If you're interested, again, just check the dedicated video for the Pillow Belt. Now, if you don't pick up a new belt, something else much more minor of a purchase that I can recommend is a new carabiner. My Titan belt started to fray after the very first use, and this is because the carabiner that came with the belt is a bit sharp around the edges, and it can just essentially cut the belt up. Brian Hennessy, the inventor of the Squat Max, saw my original video where I mentioned this problem and sent a replacement carabiner that he sells on his website. And for sure, this carabiner is of much higher quality, and the fit and finish is just much better. There are no sharp edges on the carabiner that Brian Hennessy sent me, so hopefully this won't rip up my new pillow belt. For now, these minor upgrades haven't necessarily solved all of my minor complaints with the Squat Max, but they have certainly minimized them. What I've shown you in this video are simple little tweaks that don't take too much effort and don't cost too much money, so I can definitely recommend them to any Squat Max owner. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate if you can give the video a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions that you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content, and if you want to further support my work, consider hitting the join button down below to become a member of this channel or become a patron on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.